37 RLQS Jayco designer here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. We're very, very, very familiar with this RV because it was originally Mr. Haylett's demo. A local person traded in a Cardinal fifth wheel that was in such nice shape. They literally still had the plastic on the dining chairs. They were that incredibly detailed about taking care of their RV. They traded that in on this one, got a heck of a deal on it, and they've been super happy with it. So the question is, why would they swap it out then? Simple answer is they're just getting older and they just didn't need to do the extra steps, and they swapped this out for a Jayco bungalow 40-foot park model. So they not only stuck with Jayco, well, pardon me, they did stick with Jayco. That's kind of the whole point of the adventure there. Extra large basement here because this does have a drop frame. You see that they even still have the dish system here. The grill is what's in this little bag right here, so this does have a rear grill. And at a time when everyone was using carpet in their basement areas, Jayco is using this nice rubberized material so that you don't have to worry about mold and mildew and stuff in here. And they even have nice little cargo tie downs. Nice little touch. This does have a double battery system with a handy little disconnect switch, so you don't have to worry about when you're away from home having your batteries, go dead on you when it's just in storage. Full generator, factory installed right up front here, so this has the whole shebang put right in it. Push a button, get power anytime, anywhere you please. We have a MORryde pin box system, so if you are towing rather than parking, this is a rubberized shock dampener. It's going to help soak those jolts and jumps before they get translated into your vehicle and cause you to get jostled around, not to mention the work that puts on your suspension. There used to be a little plastic, I guess, air quotes, mirror here. The idea was to help you line up your pin box when you're backing up. It never worked well. It looks like they had taken it off at some point. Full high gloss true gel coat exterior here, and you see that we do have slide awning toppers over all the awnings, which has been very good to this one because it was parked near trees. At the time of this filming, it needs a quick exterior bath, and really that is it. That's really being harsh on it. I mean, you can see the graphics here are not sun faded, they're not peeled, they're not cracked or crinkled. This is a higher class unit, higher class all the way around. I mean, come on, it's a designer, The fully enclosed docking station here, this is one of the first generations where you started to see that happening. And what it lets you do is run all your water lines up through the bottom here, and then you can close this door and lock it so that the, if you got a kind of a neighbor kid that's, I'll just say a little bit unruly, to be, politically correct, you don't have to worry about them messing with anything. So the slide awning toppers are keeping everything, clean and protected up here, and it looks like they've done an excellent job of that. By and large, like I said, other than just a quick hose bath, this camper needs nothing. It does have power front levelers. We have power rear stabilizers. So at most you're pushing 2 buttons here and you're all good to go. You see the full ladder on the back is there because this does have a truly full walk-on roof. And even nice little touches like if you notice, the roof line actually wraps over the side of the trailer right here. That's an excellent way to extend the lifespan of an RV. When you put the seam right on where the wall meets the roof, right at that corner strip, it's not as good structurally. There's more stress right there, and basically it's more likely to fail. This is way less likely to fail. This does have an enclosed underbelly, good cold camping package on here, and you see that not only has a rear accessory rack, but the full bike rack system right on here, so you're good to go. Nice LED taillights too, in a time where that was extremely uncommon. Your RVQ grill hooks up back here behind the rear slide, so you're not giving up awning space or anything like that. And again, everything's in pretty good shape. Other than just a quick hose bath down, this one's good to go. It does weigh about 13 grand. You're going to need a big girl to tow this one. This is not your half-ton tower. Inside, I like to point out, I have 0 windows open in this thing, but it is nice and bright in here. You will have no trouble seeing in this thing because we have lots of good ambient light. Lots of windows means lots of cross breeze because all these windows do open for ventilation, with the exception of this big spot window up here, which is just cascading a ton of light into this floor plan. We have the nicer Max Air roof fan up here above the kitchen so that you have just the best way to exhaust heat if you are cooking like crazy, Your cabinet doors are all true hardwood. You'll notice you don't have any panel anything here. All of your cabinet styles are a hardwood as well. They're not a stained hardwood, so don't confuse the two. Now, a thing I want to point out, all of your cabinetry also has nice little hidden hinge cabinets. What I like about that is, you see like right here, if I just sort of let go of it, it closes itself. These hinges want to close themselves so that, you know, if this bounces open down the road, there's a greater chance that that door will swing back shut before you run this slide out and accidentally crunch this door. That's a bad day at the office right there. Bigger 10 cubic foot refrigerator freezer at a time where everyone was doing 6s or 8s. Again, the Jayco things are typically a cut above and a step bigger. Extra large pocket next to the microwave there is nice. What's cool? Your 3 big appliances, they're in the slide out. They're off the floor plan, and they create this nice little dream kitchen here for cooks that just really need to be separated from everything. Like I said, this was Mr. Haylett's demo. His wife is just a great campsite cook. You know, she actually, I've spent a night in this camper. When it was his and we all went camping together, I spent a night in this thing, and I tell you, it's the best I've ever eaten on a campsite. You know, they even put shelving in their storage spaces here, just to double the total storage space you get. Dinette here, this extends out into, this dinette extends and has what I call the little Monopoly storage space in here. Extra storage above all of your seating, which this is something that a lot of manufacturers historically had left out pretty frequently. And notice that the doors hold themselves up. You know, they have struts on to keep themselves open. So moving to the back of the trailer, we have a nice residential ceiling fan up here, which is going to keep some air flowing. And did you notice this has LED lights? That's not uncommon by today's standards. In fact, it's more the rule than the exception, but not when this thing was built. This is way ahead of its time, to the point that it's still very current today. This is really not outdated much at all. They're not built very dissimilar from how this one was built, because this was already at the top of the heap. Rear entertainment here, giving us 2 things, because it has a power up-down television, a power lift. You can either get the full rear window for viewing, or you have this big, 40-inch LG name brand high-def flat screen right here. And when you do want to put it away, there's just a handy little switch over here. See, it's on this nice little power lift. Recesses away when you don't want it, lifts itself up when you do. It's there when you need it, gone when you don't. So kind of the best of both worlds. Your fireplace down here is an electric space heater. If you're on a site where you're already plugged into shore power, you don't have to burn up your propane to heat the RV when you've already paid for the electricity. Recliners upgrade over here so that you have a super comfy place to crash. And actually, I've got long legs. What I always did, I threw a pillow right here, a blanket right here, and I had Boardwalk and Park Place on the television. So that's where I slept previously. I've actually been in this one, like I said. Mega windows all around these chairs. Massive, massive window over here in this slide. And even the windows on the side of the slide out are larger than what you will typically find in this class. We've kind of looked at the kitchen space, but we'll kind of take a sweeping pass back the other direction here before we go upstairs. And again, I love all the bright, comfortable ambient light. And I mean, the interior of this is spotless. Absolutely spotless. Like I said, the only thing this needs is a quick hose bath on the outside, and buddy, you're camping. Man, everything's just in the right spot and everything's put together well. Central vacuum, Eureka System central vacuum down here. Dimmer switches for your lights too, which is really, really cool. That was a hard thing to find. This is one of the reasons I put these videos together. This is a hard area to take a still photo, but basically you just have an extra little linen cabinet right here. And for me, this is the perfect spot to keep your towels, because I tend to kind of be an idiot and forget my towel when I take a shower during the day sometimes. I never do that in the morning or at night, just midday. Bigger Max Air fan here again, so that you are getting better airflow. Nicer porcelain stool, and lots of leg room in here so you can actually get dressed. This has a spa-style shower way before that was cool, meaning the door is open from the middle. Unlatch that. Now what's cool about that is you don't have to back up and swing the door around, and the door doesn't actually slap into something and break going down the road. Up here in the bedroom, we do have a king bed in the slide. You see that we have a full front wall-to-wall wardrobe, tons of storage, with even more storage over here. And this cabinet right here is way larger than what you tend to find in a lot of models. Now, behind those drawers is actually washer-dryer prep. Jayco put it behind those drawers because most people, and I mean most, like 99 out of 100 people, do not put that washer and dryer in there. So they made it a more functional space. You need a washer and dryer? Good. Rip those drawers out and hook up to your plumbing. Notice that your TV is actually mounted in this cabinet. And what's cool is it's on a strut. So it holds itself open to face the bed. It faces right where you're sleeping, and then during the day, it's out of the way so that it's not interfering with anyone. And it's, oh, by the way, this is a 50 amp unit with 2 central air conditioners. So this has a, 28,500 BTU central air system. Battery's going dead. I got to wrap this up. Give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, happy camping, everybody.